From afar, life in the foothills of majestic northern Pakistan seems laden with heavenly solitude. But if you ask Qabul Shah of Bakhrot Valley, he would strongly disagree. Next to his ancestral home, Shah had built an abode for his wife and 16 children. For centuries, the families had learned to cope with hazards of nature and adapt to changing weather conditions. Shah finds the mountains less friendly now. Qabul Shah says, here used to be my home, which was flattened by massive flood water flowing from the top. My cattle were also lost in the overflow. Now my wife and children are residing in the neighbor's house. He was lucky to escape loss of lives as his family had gone to attend a wedding. Qabul Shah says, nobody warned me of any danger. I lost my farmland spread over 40 acres. Even our small graveyard was also wiped out. Just a year ago, this stretch of over a kilometer used to be a lush green farmland with fruit trees, pastures and streams, none of which remains now. A villager, Muhammad Ayub, says, when the lake burst in 2010, these two conjoined villages were endangered with floods wiping over some 400 households. Around the same time, Nadir Khan of Gokir Valley in Chitral district met a matching fate. Khan says, my cultivated land used to extend to this point, but 2010 flooding washed it away. Now I have to buy wheat and vegetables from the market. Sturdy and hard-working Mizada, who also lost cattle and farmland in Baghrot Valley, is doing his best to restore despite serious handicaps. Unlike Baghrot, damages in Chitral Valley were more colossal and far-reaching. Flood victim Khalilullah says, the massive gush of water swept away our village's only vehicular bridge. In the absence of this alternate route, people of 3 tehsils get stranded when landslides block the main road. Contrary to Baghrot Valley, the Chitrali villagers were caught off guard. Thanks to nature's own early warning system, the Gilgit community could save most of its cattle and farming tools ahead of the torrent. Local resident Ali Murtaza explains, when water stops flowing for a week or 10 days, we realize that the lake is about to burst. We abandon our homes in low-lying areas but take away most of the livestock. However, the phenomena works the same way with every fast-melting glacier. Gokir Valley's resident Mustafa says, due to immense water pressure, the dam bursts and devastates our villages. This is the biggest threat our 500 households face every year. While the mountain communities have their own name for the phenomena, popular science terms it Glacier Lake Outburst Flood, GLOF.
A GLOF can occur when a lake contained by a glacier dam fails. This can happen due to erosion, a buildup of water pressure, an avalanche of rock or heavy snow, earthquake or volcanic eruption under the ice, or if a large enough portion of a glacier breaks off and massively displaces the waters in a glacial lake at its base.
Realizing vulnerability of the mountain communities, the government of Pakistan, with financial support from the Adaptation Fund and technical expertise of UNDP, initiated in May 2011 reducing risks and vulnerabilities from GLOF in northern Pakistan. Baghrod Glacier and its valley became the site for Pakistan's first GLOF project. Second pilot site is in the Gohkir Valley of Chitral, with the glacier perched at 15,130 feet above the sea level. The glacier is unique and surely an integral part of heritage. Hamidur Rahman, community leader, says,
मेरे पीछे जो बिंदुगुल ग्लेशियर नज़र आ रहा है उसे हमारे
the Bindugul glacier seen behind me was the result of our forefathers' efforts in 1835. They used fresh dung, salt, and haystack along with ice from 3 glaciers for it. It first burst in 1919, then 1971, and recently in 2010. Since the 80s, its size has been shrinking at a dangerously steady pace.
Bindugol Glacier has a total covered area of about 3 square kilometers. Its depth is about 1 kilometer. It has 4 moraines, one is dead and 3 are active. One of the active moraine is visible just behind me. We expect that it has multiple number of basal lakes but no surface lake.
Popularly known as the mountain tsunami in the making, Pakistan's 52 glacial lakes pose cumulative threats to GLOF owing to its snowballing nature. While the nation had not overcome the damages of infamous landslide forming Atabad Lake, climate change has just recently taken the toll on the Pakistan Army troops. A massive avalanche buried alive 139 military men in Siachen Glacier. During its 4-year time frame, the project aims to achieve these outcomes. Strengthen institutional capacities to implement policies, plans, and investments that prevent human and material losses from GLOF events. Improve access of disaster management planners and policymakers to information and research. Introduce early warnings and other adaptation measures. Replicate and document project experiences. For once, there exists the desired level of synergy with the community, government, and donors. Khalil Ahmed, National Project Coordinator, says,
local government है और हमारी national level पे जो
local
government है
governments as
उनसे
well as
हुआ
federal
है।
are
इसके अलावा
all on
communities
board.
हमारे साथ
Besides
हैं
the mountain
और इसके अलावा
communities,
जो
we
relevant
also have
हमारे
the
NGOs और
support of
departments
relevant
हैं उन
NGOs
सबका
and
ताउन
donors
हमारे
to
साथ
deal
है
with
और
these
अभी तक यहाँ तक
challenges.
हम आए हैं इंशाल्लाह।
We are working on the early warning system. We are working on the community organizations to help themselves how to deal with when it happens, like melting of glacier happens. And it's also important aspect of it is also the regional cooperation. The glaciers are spread around the Himalayas and Karakoram Mountains range. And we are working with UNDP programs and also ISMOT and the government of other countries like Nepal, Bhutan, India, to work together, to learn together.
To cope with the hazards of nature, institutional harmony is only one factor. There remain many a slips between the cup and the lip. The biggest obstacle may become nature itself as the monsoon season sets in, forming multiple lakes in the vulnerable glaciers.
The interventions will contain modern instruments relating to met-related warnings to the community so that they are better prepared in case of GLOF disasters. And we will also make structures downstream so that structures like check dams, like retention walls, gabion walls.
The mountain communities of both pilot projects have opened their hearts and doors for the GLOF teams. The people wish to do everything to preserve their glaciers at any cost, which have already melted and shrunk. The success of GLOF projects not only secures these vulnerable communities, but also carries the promise of its replication elsewhere in the glacial regions of Pakistan. It's not just the north that is going to benefit from the Adaptation Fund initiative, but sweeter fruits would result for Pakistan as well as the entire planet.